I understand that some people are making fun of our videos and the things that we say, and some people are taking our words out and substituting their own. I understand. You have every right to be threatened by what we're saying. I used to be in the same uncomfortable position that you are. You'd have to believe some pretty big things. Would you like a list? Hi, I'm David Daniels from Chick Publications. I hold in my hands a book that I believe and base my Christian faith on. Some of you don't believe that. I sympathize with you. It puts you in an uncomfortable position. You'd have to believe that the God who created the universe out of nothing and holds it in the palm of his hands, who sustains it until he decides to reform it or recreate it, who gives you the very air that you breathe, kept his promise to preserve his words and put it in a book for you to read and believe. You'd have to believe that the God who created and sustains the universe will also judge all people and left his instructions so that you can know what you can and what you must not do. You'd have to believe that God didn't hide his words for century after century, only to be found by or searched out by non-believers. You would have to believe that God preserved his words for believers, whether you could totally explain it or not. You'd have to believe that God, who created and sustains the universe, who also promised heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away, and recorded it 3 times, kept his promise and preserved his words in a book for you to read and believe. You'd have to believe that you're going to be held accountable to those words. You'd have to believe that he will rightly find you guilty if you add to or take away a word from them. Then you'd have to pattern all your doctrines, all your beliefs, all your theological speculations in such a way that they don't change words that are already in this book. And you'd have to believe that the minute your theology differs from the words of this book, it is your theology that is wrong, not the book. I understand. You have lots of reasons not to believe, and you can devise in your heart all sorts of other reasons and theories against it, and objections to it, all that your heart desires. But Jeremiah 17:9 says, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?" I trust God. I don't trust myself above God. And I am willing to have my life tried by the words of this book, the King James Bible, and no other. No fair change in the words by appealing to the Greek. This is the accurate translation of the Greek, the Hebrew, and any other languages that are translated in this book. I understand. It's very limiting, but it's also very freeing. Think about it. I'm free to trust God and to know what he thinks about a myriad of topics without question. I'm not beholden to pastor or church or king or priest or pope. I'm beholden to God through the words in this book. I get to bypass all that. But you can object if you have to. I objected for years, saying that the only thing that was worse than the King James Bible was the Living Bible. And then I had to eat my words. Ridicule if you must. I ridiculed for years. But please keep on looking, because if you're honest, you will find what I found. God did keep his promise. God did preserve his words. And he did put them for you in English in a book that you can read and believe. And they're here for us right now in the King James Bible. Here I stand. God bless you and have a wonderful day.